Previously, you could not configure TLS listeners for network load balancer environments as a managed option in Elastic Beanstalk. This meant you had to handle secure connection termination outside of Elastic Beanstalk's management capabilities. You can now configure TLS listeners with SSL certificates directly in Elastic Beanstalk, allowing the network load balancer to handle secure connections and forward decrypted traffic to your instances. You can set security policies to control encryption protocols and ciphers. You can manage these TLS listener settings through either the Elastic Beanstalk console or CLI, integrating secure connection management into your existing Elastic Beanstalk workflow. This capability is available in all AWS regions that support both Elastic Beanstalk and network load balancers. Streaming platforms with trickplay navigation require advertisements to include matching trickplay variants and image streams that align with origin content specifications. Without this alignment, viewers experience inconsistent playback when fast-forwarding or rewinding through ads. Previously, you needed custom transcode profiles to achieve this, adding complexity to your workflow. You can now enable trickplay personalization for both HLS and Dash ads through dynamic transcoding, ensuring advertisements include trickplay variants that match your origin content. MediaTailor generates these variants automatically without requiring custom transcode profiles. You can also optimize Dash manifest delivery by using compact manifests, which elevate the segment template element from individual representation elements to the adaptation set level, reducing manifest size. This eliminates custom transcode profile requirements for both capabilities, simplifying your server-side ad insertion workflow while maintaining consistent viewer experience across trickplay navigation. When agents retrieve memories from long-term storage, irrelevant context can reduce response accuracy and introduce noise. Amazon Bedrock AgentCore Memory now supports metadata on memory records to solve this problem. You can define up to 10 index keys per memory resource using string, number, and string_list types. You attach metadata to events at ingestion time or configure the LLM to infer it automatically based on extraction instructions you provide in the metadata schema. During retrieval, you filter memory records by structured attributes like ticket number, priority, or date, eliminating irrelevant context. This targeted retrieval improves response accuracy by ensuring agents access only the memories that match specific criteria alongside semantic search. Previously, adjusting VPN tunnel bandwidth required deleting and recreating connections, which generated new tunnel IP addresses and forced you to update on-premises VPN device configurations and firewall rules. This process created operational overhead and potential downtime. You can now modify tunnel bandwidth between standard, up to 1.25 gigabits per second, and large, up to 5 gigabits per second, on existing site-to-site VPN connections. The modification preserves your existing IP addresses, CIDR blocks, pre-shared keys, and all configuration settings. This eliminates the need to make changes to your on-premises devices, reducing operational complexity and avoiding service disruptions. You can adjust bandwidth as your organization's needs change without the overhead of connection recreation. This feature is available in multiple AWS regions across North America, Europe, Asia-Pacific, Africa, and South America. Connecting to Neptune resources previously required manual configuration of network settings and access permissions, consuming time for database administrators, developers, and data analysts who needed to query graph databases. With one-click connect, you can immediately start querying Neptune database and Neptune analytics through CloudShell without manual network configuration, reducing setup time and technical complexity. The capability works across different network configurations, including VPC-only resources, enabling you to access your graph data regardless of network topology. You can use this for testing and development workflows, troubleshooting issues, and exploring Neptune capabilities, particularly when you are new to the service and want to experiment with graph data. The feature is available at no additional charge in all regions where Neptune is offered. Organizations with regulatory or security requirements often struggle to maintain consistent, compliant directory configurations across their infrastructure. You can now configure AWS Managed Microsoft AD with STIG-aligned security settings that meet DISA Security Technical Implementation Guide standards for Windows Server and Active Directory. You configure DISA STIG-aligned settings for Managed AD through a self-service interface, either programmatically or through the AWS Management Console. You ensure consistent settings across multiple directories by declaring your desired configuration once, and AWS implements and maintains these settings. When you expand to additional regions or add domain controllers, the service automatically persists configurations to new instances, eliminating manual configuration drift and reducing compliance overhead. When you use AI coding agents to build on AWS, your agents often struggle with multi-service workflows, rely on outdated service knowledge, and lack governance controls. This leads to errors, wasted tokens, and hesitation to deploy agents in production. The Agent Toolkit for AWS solves these problems through 4 components. First, you can access over 40 agent skills that provide validated procedures for tasks like authoring CloudFormation templates and configuring data pipelines, ensuring agents follow best practices instead of improvising. Second, you can use the fully managed AWS MCP server with IAM-based guardrails to control which actions agents can perform, plus CloudWatch and CloudTrail observability for monitoring. Third, you can install one of 3 agent plugins that bundle the MCP server with curated skills for application development, data analytics, or building agents with Amazon Bedrock. Fourth, your agents can retrieve documentation efficiently to maintain current AWS knowledge. The toolkit is available at no additional charge in US East, North Virginia, and Europe, Frankfurt, and you only pay for the AWS resources your agents use.